12.
Make me alive. If I say goodbye, then make me alive, make me alive. My heart's heating up, this love is on fire, love is on fire, on fire. Ooh, oh, ooh, oh. If I say goodbye, then make me alive, make me alive. That 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 make me alive.
Today, our little Space Ranger, and he's got his Buzz Lightyear wings on. They're very cool. How much were they, Kirsty?
$36.99.
$36.99. With tax or without?
Without.
Without. And he's a little bit sugary because he just had some churros for breakfast.
So we're just back at the hotel room. We decided that we were going to come back for Alfie to nap because yesterday we didn't, and he was just in a really bad mood, wasn't he? So we've been to Hollywood Studios. We got there early entry, so we got in the park, I'd say, for about 10 to 9. Was it? It wasn't 8:30, was it?
No, it wasn't as early as we normally do. But if I'm honest, the park was really quiet when we got in.
It was quiet. There was queues of people waiting to get in, obviously from 9, but we kind of walked straight through, straight to Mickey and Minnie's, and it was a walk on. It was saying 5 minutes. We literally walked straight onto that, which we really like that ride, don't we? It's so good. And Alfie did so well. He just sat there on his own, bless him. And there is bits that do make us jump. So yeah, he did really well. So I'm glad we got to do that again. Then we got something to eat. You got a pretzel, Alfie got a massive churro, and then we headed to meet some of the characters. So Frozone was there, Mr. and Mrs. Incredible, who Alfie was absolutely petrified of, and Sully was scared of, but he's massive, he's so big. And we did meet him last year when Alfie was obviously like 7-8 months. So when we first got there, he was just really crying, didn't want to go near him. I did manage to get a high five off him, and then we just kind of moved away. But then he wouldn't leave. He just kept on pointing back at him, so we got back in the queue because there was like no one in it, was there? So we just thought we'd try him again. And he gave him a hug then and was much more interactive. But yeah, still petrified of Mr. and Mr. Incredible when we walked past those. Frozone did come over to say hi because he had no queue, and Alfie was a bit unsure again, so we kind of just left it. We didn't want to like traumatise him. And then they've also got like a cute little like photo opportunity, haven't they, with like the Pixar lamp and the ball. So we did take that, so we can pop that picture in to show you that. A really lovely cast member just said, because I was trying to take a picture of Alfie, she said, oh, can I do a family photo for you? She was on the floor, she was getting all the angles, so yeah, appreciate that. And then yeah, we went to watch Frozen again.
So we went to the Frozen kind of like musical play again. Something that we were wondering was, do they swap the actors, which they do, because we're thinking, crikey, that's quite a lot to kind of do every hour, every day. But
yeah, and the show's half an hour as well, so it's like you get like what, half an hour break in between.
Yeah, but they do swap them, and they're very entertaining, very funny. Then we went to go see Buzz, but unfortunately Alfie was just getting too close to nap time. He got a bit cranky, so we thought it was best to pop back to the hotel to give him his nap. So yeah.
Yeah, so we're probably just gonna grab a little snack because when we was on our way back from one of the parks the other day, an American lady was talking to us. I think we must have been coming back from Hollywood Studios actually, and she said, oh, have you ever tried the sci-fi restaurant? And to be honest, I'd never actually heard of it. And said it's that good, like they don't even let you look in, you have to have the reservation. So I managed to get that on Mouse Dining. So if you're ever looking for reservations and they're not showing up on the My Disney Experience, there's a website called mousedining.com that you can go on. And you can actually set reminders to say how many people, what day, you know, lunch, dinner, whatever you need it for, and you get a notification to say it's come through. But I literally just went on it to check, because I've been checking the past few days, and it was there. So we've managed to get a tea time reservation for 20 to 6 this evening. So yeah, looking forward to doing that, obviously, because we've never done that before. And then we will be going back to Hollywood Studios because it's going to be our last day there before we go home. So you wanted to do Indiana Jones again, didn't you?
Yeah, I want to do Indiana Jones, and then I don't think there's anything else really that we need to do. We've kind of done a lot now. I think it'd just be nice just to walk around the park and maybe just take in all the noises, you know, the smells of all the amazing food. So yeah, you know, you obviously spend a lot of time kind of in queues, but it would be nice just to have a little walk around the park. Or what about Beauty and the Beast actually? Yeah,
we've not done the Beauty and the Beast show, so I'd like to do that. And you were saying before about Star Wars. Like, we've not done any of the Star Wars stuff, so if you wanted to, because we didn't take the pram this morning because Alfie doesn't go in the pram unless he naps, and we wasn't planning on napping there. But I think we're going to take it later on so that he can, like, if he wants to do his bedtime nap, he can sleep in the pram and we can just transfer him when we get back, because we've literally got the rest of today, a full day tomorrow, and then we fly home at 5:45 on Sunday. So we can go to a park Sunday morning, but these are the last 2 full days we've got, so we just want to soak it in. I was getting emotional again today, but people say Disney's not magical, and I just completely disagree. This is our 3rd time as adults.
It is, yeah.
And it just keeps on getting better for me. So, yeah, if you're thinking of going, but people are in your ear saying, oh, it's not magical, it is.
What are they saying?
It's not magical.
Just checking.
It is.
So we are back at Hollywood Studios after Alfie had a nap. We had some refreshments, a snack and showers, and just cooled down. It is 5 to 3. We're going to head over to the Indiana Jones ride now. Sorry, not ride, the live action experience. So we're going to head over to there, and then Kirsty wanted to meet Buzz Lightyear. And she also, what else do you want to go on today?
Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, we want to see Beauty and the Beast. We've never seen that before, so we're going to head over there. The weather is scorching, it is beautiful. So yeah, really looking forward to kind of watching Indiana Jones again.
Just about enough of this. If you love me, then show it.
Prince lived in a shining castle. Although he had everything his heart desired, the prince was spoiled, selfish, and unkind. One winter's night, an old beggar woman came to the castle and offered him a single rose in return for shelter from the bitter cold. Repulsed by her haggard appearance, the prince sneered at the gift and turned the old woman away. But she warned him not to be deceived by appearances, for beauty is found within. She had seen that there was no love in his heart, and as punishment she transformed him into a hideous beast and placed a powerful spell on the castle and all who lived there. If he could learn to love another and earn their love in return, the spell would be broken. If not, he would be doomed to remain a beast for all time. As the years passed, he fell into despair and lost all hope, for who could ever learn to love a beast?
Bonjour! 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 Bonjour!
There goes the baker with his tray like always. The same old bread and rolls to sell. Every morning just the same since the morning that we came to this poor provincial town.
Good morning, madam.
Oh, good morning, monsieur.
Where are you off to?
The bookshop. I just finished the most wonderful story about Beanstalk and oh,
That's nice. Marie, the baguettes. Hurry up!
look, there she goes. The girl is so peculiar. I wonder if she's feeling well.
With a dreamy, far-off look.
I don't know, stuck in a book.
What a puzzle to the rest of us as well. Oh, isn't this amazing? It's my favorite part because you'll see. Here's where she reads Prince Charming, but she won't discover that it's him till chapter 3.
But there she goes, a girl who's strange but special. A most peculiar mademoiselle.
It's a pity and a sin.
She doesn't quite fit in. Very different from the rest of us. She's nothing like the rest of us. Yes, different from the rest of us is now.
Oh, bonjour, there.
Bonjour, Gaston.
There she is. Right from the moment when I met her, saw her, I said she's gorgeous and I fell. Your town is only she.
Now this is French. At the dinner here is never second best. Go on and hold your bed. You take the glance and then you'll be our guest. Be our guest. Be our guest. King ragout, cheese and flake, pie and pudding on the bay. With prepare and serve with flair and culinary cabaret. You're alone and you stare at the bears unprepared. No one's moody or complaining while the blackbirds entertaining. The jokes you chase with that bell and the sticks. And it's all in perfect taste that you can bet. Come on and use your glass. You wonder what free pass to be our guest. Be our strength. It's my kind we suggest. Be our guest. Be our guest. Be our guest. Life is so unnerving for a servant who's not serving. He's not home without a soul to wait upon.
All those good old days when we were useful.
Suddenly those good old days are gone.
10 years we've been busting, needing so much more than dusting, needing exercise, a chance to use our skills.
Most days we just lay around the castle.
Flabby back,
A lazy
her father and her freedom all in one day.
So we've just come out of Beauty and the Beast. It's something that I've been wanting to watch all trips and I've watched before, and oh my goodness, it's amazing, so good. Like they sing throughout it, it's just so good. So go and watch it, please. Unreal.
So yeah, Kirsty really enjoyed the Beauty and the Beast. It was really good. It was nice to see them singing live as well.
It was about 20-25 minutes,
yeah,
wasn't it, as well?
Really good. And then we are just heading for some food now. Where are we going?
Sci-fi.
Sci-fi in Hollywood Studios. So this is meant to be recommended, really good. We're going to show you what we're going to get to eat, and we'll see you there. Where are you heading on your journey, Kirst?
To a cheeseburger. So cool.
Where are we, Kirst?
We're in the sci-fi theatre restaurant. It's pretty cool.
So we've gone for an American cheeseburger. The chips are incredible. They're the best chips we've actually had since we've got here, and the burger is incredible. Comes with bacon, cheese, and everything, and obviously it comes with this little tray. The drinks as well are refillable, which is really handy. And all of this while we're sitting watching our film.
No.
So we've just been to the Sci-Fi Diner and it was really, really good. To be honest with you, we had never heard of it before. I haven't really seen anything online about it. The food was incredible.
So
like
good.
the best chips I've had.
They were like really chunky, crispy chips,
Yeah.
not like fries.
Yeah, chips, and yeah, really enjoyed it. It's quite dark in there, and the kids' food was really good as well. Sorry, we're just gonna grab Alfie as he limbos across a fence. But yeah, definitely recommend going in there, and you actually end up watching kind of like the old pictures as well.
It's like old school, like Hollywood, like Dine. Like if you went to an outdoor movie theatre, it's like that. That's why it's so dark in there. Like the waiters come and they sit on the hood of the car to take your order. They're called car hops. When the bill came, it was like a parking.
Yeah, so it's like a parking fine, and the meal came, you know, two meals, kids meal, drinks, apple juice. It came to $68 including VAT, so reasonably priced, I personally believe, for any meal that you go out and have wherever really.
Yeah.
So it's just starting to go dark now in Hollywood Studios. So we've just got back to the hotel, and what we wanted to do is just have a little walk round. Everything's lit up, everything looks incredible. Something we haven't actually done since we've got here is had a really good exploration of the hotel. So that's what we're going to do this evening. Just going to walk, have a little look at all the kind of figurines and all of the different animations.
Yeah.
Anything you wish to add?
No.
You heard it here first. Kirsty speechless. There's a first time for everything. So as you come into the Toy Story section, there's a huge door and it says Andy's room, keep out, which is really cool. And then as you come through, as you can see, there's like, I don't even know, what's that, 25-foot Buzz Lightyear, and the bricks that all say Buzz, which is pretty cool. And then on the opposite side, you've got the man himself, Woody. And then across all the tops of the roofs, you've got all the little soldiers. And there's loads of stars, like which are the sheriff badges. Which is amazing. And over on this wall it says, to infinity and beyond. and our hotel room is just kind of behind there, so we get to see this when we come out in the morning. We did pay for the preferred room, and we chose this because Toy Story is Alfie's favourite. There's also just outside the Toy Story bit is a table tennis table, chess, checkers, and a foosball table, which is really handy for I suppose the kids. Obviously bit too old for Alfie, but yeah, still pretty cool. There's also just here, this is called the Real Spot, so every single night they play a movie, and they will put kind of like parental guidance or PG-13 on the sign outside. It looks like Encanto's on tonight.
Oh, well done.
Thank you. So these are the refill cups. So you get your ice, put the cup down, and I'm having some cherry coke. They've got fruit punch. Well done, Kirsty doesn't know when to stop. Zero sugar coke, cherry coke, water, root beer, Sprite, Diet Coke, Coke. There's quite a few choices. So Kirsty's now pretending that she's getting water, and then when the film ends, she'll suddenly get herself a Sprite or Diet Coke.
I'm getting water now, so I don't dehydrate. And then I'll get a Diet Coke or the Minute Maid lemonade, because that's my new favourite this holiday.
So as soon as you come into the movie section, you'll see kind of like a red carpet, Indiana Jones, the Dial of Destiny, obviously with the new release. The entrance looks absolutely amazing. Huge entrance. And then there's like a TV section over here, which has just got, as you can imagine, constant Disney movies playing and a few couches that you can watch, obviously, while you're waiting for any transfers. There's all of the artwork as well behind the desks. So if we show you that, where everyone is waiting to check in. And then as you head through, there's kind of like a Hall of Fame. It's kind of got like Star Wars kind of memorabilia, and a few other kind of classics. There's also the Disney shop, which has got everything in. Quite useful as well for us. It's had baby wipes, it had spare nappies, it's got the magic bands as well, so and then it's got milk, it's got the old fat milk as well for Alfie, so, and it's got, you know, popcorn, candy, pretzels, alcohol. It's got a little bit of everything, so there's a little bit of convenience store at the back, which is really handy, just for a few bits and bobs. So you can see there's like sun cream, bit of everything, baby food. You might need them, ladies. And then there's even like all the bottles, flasks to put your water in and everything. So entering the Dalmatians, 101 Dalmatian film, there's like a fire hydrant there, which is pretty cool, but the stairs kind of go up into the hotel rooms. There's bones and dogs everywhere. There's also on the pathway, there's bones in the path, which is pretty cool, going into the grass there. And then as you walk through, but I'll show you when I get a bit closer, there's the huge, just like the Buzz and Woody, massive 101 Dalmatian statues. Oh. There you go. So yeah, at the top of the building there, there's Cruella de Vil in her car, which is pretty cool. You can see that. So these are the huge Dalmatians. in 101 Dalmatians.
Very Instagrammable wall there.
Or a very Instagrammable wall, apparently Kirsty said. And then just over here, pretty cool, just a little TV, a little puppy Dalmatian watching TV. Looks amazing at night when you're here, it's all lit up. So when you enter the second pool, it's the Mighty Ducks pool. Quack, 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 quack. So what's cool is all the fencing looks like a cage. There's also the net. Head on through. There's the mask. It looks incredible. And then you have on here is the, is that the time?
8:27.
8:27, yeah, that's actually the time there, perfect. And it's like a scoreboard which looks really cool. And then on the side of the buildings, the huge hockey sticks look absolutely incredible. And then there's the mask. Quack, 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 quack. And then around these staircases you had like the fire hydrants. We've got the soldier's bucket, obviously from Toy Story. And then around here you have got like the huge ice hockey nets with the steps going up to the hotel. So cool. So this is if you're staying in the Mighty Ducks hotel.
The music hotel there.
I've just come over to show you the hockey nets just a little bit closer so you can see them. And then you've also got the giant ice skating boots on the balconies. So we were just saying as we were walking past the Mighty Ducks pool that they don't shut till 10 o'clock, which is really good for kids. Obviously
Still got the music playing as well.
The music is still playing and the pools are heated. Not that you need to, I mean it's still probably about 30 degrees now and it's dark. But just feel like obviously it's so family orientated. We were just saying if you're on like a normal holiday and you're in the pool and it's night time, you're making any noise, you get told off.
Yeah, you get shouted at so much.
So I just think it's really cool that it's open till 10 o'clock and they've got the lifeguards on as well to that time and they're all lit so you can easily see.
And there's so many lifeguards as well, like, and they're constantly, like, you feel so safe because they are constantly walking around the pools checking, and then you can see them like communicating with each other, like thumbs up. And I think they all swap and sit in that big chair as well. So yeah, really good how they do it, to be honest. That's the music, look, you can see the music from here.
Yeah.
That's how close we are.
So the staircases in Fantasia look like that, like the big book. And then over there is the Love Bug. It looks amazing lit up at night, totally different to what it does in the day. So alongside the hotel in Fantasia you've got the huge mops and the buckets. And then on the right hand side over here you've got the toy soldiers. And you've got the Jack in the Box, which is really cool. And then you've got massive hats.
Donald and Daisy, baby.
Huge hats.
Yeah, that's a Fantasia hat.
And then there is Donald and Daisy, which is right next to the pool. And this is where we had the campfire the other night, where you roast the marshmallows, which was really nice. And that's completely free of charge. It's kind of like the hotel entertainment. And then the Fantasia part of the hotel is right next to the pool. This is the pool that we've kind of been using because it's closest to the Toy Story Land Park. You can actually walk through the hat, which is really cool. So here we go. Inside the hat.